before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get cash back, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I'm going to go over an article I came across. It's a fraud case. Now it's not your average fraud case I talk about what has to do with stimulus money and things like that. No PPP, no EIDL or anything like that. It's actually a fraud case that's pretty common throughout our society. It's a SNAP fraud case. It's food benefits. But before I get into this article, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports with all three bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time utilizing your vehicle, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Now, if you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own, you can click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below, and that way you can use the Hire Car along with the Wealth Dasher to then make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below and click Sign Up. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, you can click the cash back links in the description below. And there's a new MasterCard. It was just only about a month old or so. And it's the Aspiration Zero MasterCard. And they give you a $300 bonus for your first $3,000 spend in the first 90 days. You can apply for this card by clicking the Aspiration link in the description below. Now, let's go ahead and get into this article because I know many of you know people that do this. It's kind of, I won't say it's sad, but I mean, it happens quite a bit in society. All right. And it's not just one side. Everybody who's, I ain't gonna say everybody, but every group does this. Or they have people within these groups that does this. Okay. So let me get into it. Here's the article. Mississippi woman arrested for more than $30,000 in food benefits fraud. Okay. A Mississippi woman has been arrested for a SNAP fraud following an investigation conducted by the Investigation Division of the Mississippi Department of Human Services. That's MDHS. Investigators found that Candace Ballard received an overissuance of SNAP benefits in the amount of $30,072 due to Ballard fraudulently receiving benefits by her failing to report income and household composition accurately. Due to the substantial amount of overpayment and the evidence of alleged fraud found during the investigation, the case was turned over to DeSoto County District Attorney to be presented to the grand jury for criminal prosecution. The DeSoto County District Attorney secured an indictment on December 8, 2021, which was later executed on December 15, 2021 by the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office. This case was investigated by Brett Estes and Sean Hildenbrand of the MDHS Investigation Division. Now here's the thing. Happens quite a bit. I'm just baffled how it got to over $30,000. That's what I'm baffled about. How did it get that high? Because as far as I know, I don't know much about Mississippi, but I'm assuming Mississippi actually gets a lot less than, let's just say, Illinois. And I know the most I've ever heard somebody getting a month for benefits, let's just say, I've heard that I can remember. It's probably more. But as far as I can remember, the most that I've heard somebody getting per month for food benefits or SNAP is $600. That's I can remember. It was probably more, but from what I remember, what I can call my recollection right now, the most I ever heard was $600 a month. So if you're getting $600 a month times 12, that's what, $7,200 a year? And that's $7,200 a year. How in the world did you get to $30,000? $30,000. Do you understand that that's what? 4 or 5 years? 4 to 5 years? It took you that long to get. That's $30,000. You didn't pick this up earlier. $30,000, and that's in Illinois. I'm sure Mississippi may be less. I don't know. It may be less money. I don't know. I know here in Florida, where I'm at right now, people not getting that much in food stamps. Then again, I don't know many people out here anyway, so I probably don't even know. But from what I understand, when I hear the people I have heard about getting it, they wasn't getting no $400, $500, $600, $700. They wasn't getting that. But I don't know everybody in Florida. I don't even know a lot of people so I don't know. I'm just going by what I've heard when I was doing Uber and Lyft. All right. But anyway, let me continue the article. The Investigations Division is a subset of the MDHS Office of the Inspector General, which was created in August 2018 and charged with detecting, preventing, and deterring fraud, waste, and abuse within the agency. OIG has been responsible for recovering millions of dollars in SNAP overpayments. This investigation and ultimate prosecution demonstrates the controls we have in place to identify, investigate, and eliminate fraud in our programs. MDHS Executive Director Robert G. Bob Anderson said, "This is also a great example of cooperation between our county office, investigation team, and local law enforcement." Again, how in the world you get to $30,000? That's a lot of food stamps. That's a lot of food stamps. And that's all she was getting. I mean, she wasn't getting anything else. She wasn't getting medical. She wasn't getting cash assistance. Just food stamps. $30,000. Woo, man, that's a lot. She been kicking it for a long time, but they caught up with her. And I guess they wanted to get that amount because I guess they can get you prosecuted for a longer time or a bigger penalty if you got the higher dollar amount. So they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. $30,000. That's can end up being some jail time, or a hefty penalty, But anyway, hope this helped you out. Stop frauding the government. They will find out that as time goes on, they're getting more and more sophisticated in how they catch this stuff. All right, so that stuff we were doing back in the day, well, not we, because I didn't do any of it. That stuff you were doing or they were doing back in the day, a lot of that stuff ain't applying right now. They got so many arms and so many departments, and so it's just so much going into this right now that the little slick stuff you're doing to get this little money ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. But again, hope this helped you out. Hope this deterred you from doing this crap. And thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all 3 bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. And if you would like to get cash back while shopping online, click the cash back link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.